everyone, welcome back to Upwards with Pradyut and Tisha. I'm Tisha Relia Hande. Now I know that there are a lot of free digital marketing tools and courses out there, but while the course might be free, you have to invest a lot of your time and effort. So I've decided to start a new segment where we'll be reviewing courses for you and telling them whether they are worth investing your time in. The first course we're going to review is SEO Unlocked by Neil Patel. Now before I start reviewing the course, let me just give you a very broad overview of what exactly is SEO. So if you go onto Google and you search for anything in the search bar, typically the top 3 or 4 results will be ads, right? So you'll see the word ad written over there. This is a part of PPC or CPC advertising or search engine marketing, search advertising, whatever you would like to call it. And then as you scroll down, you'll see that there are 10 organic results. So of all the thousands and millions of websites out there, Google decides which are the top 10 websites or results which best suit your search query. And getting your website to rank over here is a part of search engine optimization. Okay, so who exactly is Neil Patel? Neil Patel is the founder of Crazy Egg, Kissmetrics, Neil Patel Digital, and he is best known for all of his work around digital marketing. He's authored books, he has an amazing podcast. So in a sense, he knows a lot about digital, but more so about search engine optimization. He's built a tool specifically for this called Uber Suggest. So this specific program is designed as a 6-week module, but very honestly, each of the videos is just between 5 to 15 at max 20 minutes. So you can actually do this in a much shorter period of time. If you dedicate yourself to this, you can actually do this over a weekend. So the program starts by telling you the absolute basics of SEO. If you have never done SEO, if you've never heard of this term, you have no idea what goes on, it really starts from ground zero and tells you all the details. Post this, you go into the most important part about SEO, which is really keywords, right? There's a lot of content around how to research keywords. Now, one caveat over here is that rather than using the Google tool, which is the Google Keyword Planner, which is what a lot of digital marketers end up using, Neil Patel obviously focuses on his own tool, which is Uber Suggest. He has a whole website dedicated to this, and a lot of the keyword modules are actually based on the functionalities of his site rather than any other tools. So my only recommendation here is that while of course it's great to use his site, also do learn how to use the Google Keyword tool, because that will be very important for you as you start actually doing both SEO and of course in the future SEM. Now, one thing that people tend to forget is the backbone of SEO is great content. And what I think Neil Patel does a really good job is bringing content at the forefront. He has a whole module which is just about content marketing, and he deep dives into a lot of interesting concepts like customer personas. Now here my recommendation is, if there is a specific topic that you find interesting, please do deep dive more into it. For example, HubSpot has an amazing free customer persona building tool to help you visualize what a customer persona for your brand could look like. So please look for examples of what other customer personas are. So essentially anything you find interesting while doing the course, please make a note of it and then deep dive into that topic. This module is on content editing. What I love about this SEO module is there is a lot of focus on content. There are some hacks on how you can write better copy, and I think as a digital marketer myself, one thing that is absolutely underrated is the power of copy and content, right? At the end of the day, it's not just about building great backlinks and putting the right videos, it's about having really good content so that when someone lands on the page, you are giving them exactly the content that they are searching. Patel then deep dives into link building, which of course is another backbone of SEO. What I really liked about this module is he talks a lot about his experience. Now you have to remember that Neil Patel himself is a very successful digital marketer. He has a very successful agency, and so obviously he has done all of this for his own website and for the brands that he works with. So a lot of the examples he gives are very, very insightful. After this, he'll go into the basics of setting up your Google Analytics. Now all of this I would say is at really a 10,000 feet when it comes to Google Analytics, which is really a world of its own. So if this this is something that you find interesting, Google actually has a free course around GA which you can deep dive into, and that actually has lots of examples of how you can find different types of analytics. So even if you don't have your own website and don't have access to live GA, the Google module is designed in a way that they can show you lots of examples, references of what to do. So while this is okay for an overview, but I would say for things like your search console and GA specifically, you will have to further deep dive and really understand how each of these platforms work. So if I was to give you an overview, if you are someone who knows absolutely nothing about SEO, you just want to get started, just get all of the basics, understand is this something that you're interested in, then definitely do this course. Like I said, you really don't need to do it over a 6-week period. I feel like if you do that, you will tend to forget the concepts you've learned. So I would recommend that you do it over a shorter, much more crunch period of time. Take lots of note and really highlight what is it that you find interesting and what would you like to deep dive into. And if SEO is something that is interesting for you, then definitely there are lots of different things to learn. For example, doing an SEO audit, and there are great tools and great guides for all of this. So just treat this as the broadest level overview to help you understand what you need to do going forward from here. So if you are getting started with SEO, I would give this a thumbs up. If you're someone who's already doing a lot of things and SEO is a part of your day job, then you will not find this course useful because it is extremely basic in nature. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you would like more such recommendations, please do let me know which course you would like me to review, and if you found this format interesting overall. Thank you so much for coming with us on this journey of upwards. We really hope that you're enjoying the content we are creating. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that whenever we release a new video, you are the first to know. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time.